It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards taking on the Miami Heat. Won by the Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that the crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Wall across the timeline. They trail by 2.
Watch Cutter.
To Beal. Here comes the screen. Beal. Nice pass to get things going.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Wall. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Nance. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And the finish off the nice step through.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Wall to Beal. Has a chance. Bradley Beal. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. It's the Heat with the possession. Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Trying to cash in. That's no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First one, count it.
Good shot. Good shot, good shot.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Good shot, baby.
Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Heat in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Wizards with the basketball. Brunson. Probing the defense. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And you see so many
Wall to Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. Oh, yeah, let's double shot.
Stuffs it down with authority. Now the Wizards going to take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Wall to Brunson.
You got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Wall. To Brunson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Brunson forced that one. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Wizards at the controls.
Here we go.
Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Who gonna do it?
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense. Down low, Noel. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Brunson. To Wall. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nerlens Noel. He's got 2 shots coming. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Cashes in for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Wall. There it is, John Wall. Not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nance to Brunson. Shot clock winding down. Here's Wall for 2. Off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. And the Heat right now are feeling good. So the Heat will have it to start this 4th and final quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a
It down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Brunson. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Shot won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Brunson. Can't miss those. takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Another follow, stays out.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Heat. Brunson. Fight to shoot for Washington. Brunson goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Flushes it home.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
I got ball. I got ball.
Long heave from three-quarters court. The Heat with the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat dominated this game from beginning to end. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.